This is COLM McGuigan for IFLTV. Delighted to be joined by Amer Abdallah here in Dallas, Texas for one of the fights of the year, Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Amer, I just want to first of all ask, what is your involvement with Team Mike Tyson?
You know, I've been, first of all, a long-time friend of Mike's. We've been in business over 10 years. I'm Mike's advisor, Middle East representative, and you know, we in doing this fight, I'll take it as an advisory role. Put together the camp. We put together a lot of the guys in the camp. You know, outside from Coach Rafael and Billy White, we assembled a team there together, and everything has been amazing thus far.
Talk to me a little bit about why you wanted Mike to take this fight when it was first put to you. You know, you say you're an advisor to Mike Tyson. Why is this good for Mike Tyson?
Well, I mean, my advice when it first came out, and I think Mike's initial one was, we don't need the fight. And you know, I wasn't, at 58 years old, I'm not a fan of Mike coming back into boxing. He has so many other ventures that he could do. I mean, financially, thank God he's doing very well, and he has different things, but you know, Mike's a fighter. And when the deal got proposed to him, regardless of what my advice was, he said, we're going to take the fight. So, you know, my job is to give advice, and then when Mike makes the decision, I back him up 100% regardless of what it is. And that's exactly what I'm doing. We put together, I think, the best team that you could possibly put together, given his age, given where he is in life, giving everything, and Mike's been busting his ass, and come Friday, that's going to show.
Who's the sparring partners that you've brought in for Mike Tyson in preparation for this?
We have 4 different guys that we brought in from, you know, California, from around the country. 2 of them are from California. You know, Magic Mike was one of them, and that's the chief one that we ended up with. Cruiserweight, heavy-handed. I mean, I think that he boxes better than Jake. He hits harder than Jake. He's a lot more experienced than Jake. You know, and Mike's giving it to him. So he's looking great in camp.
I want to ask you, do you believe that Mike Tyson knocks Jake Paul out?
I do. I mean, you can't be in camp and not believe that. You got to believe in the fighter. You got to believe in the process, and you got to believe in what's going on. And I hear the stuff. I hear the 58-year-old comments. I hear all of that. Well, Mike's not your normal 58-year-old. You know, Mike's not the normal guy that you would be concerned about for, you know, a lot of things in camp. That was an initial concern, especially after, you know, the health concern with his ulcer and whatnot. But all he did is he just turned it up even more, and the way that he trains, the way that he's, you know, moving, it's unbelievable. It really is. It's unprecedented. I've never seen. He's just cut from a different cloth. So to answer your question, do I think he can knock Jake out? Fuck yeah, he can knock Jake out. The power that he throws, and you know, power is always the last thing to go. If he clips Jake and he clips him clean, I don't even think he has to clip him clean. He's going to hurt him. And there's going to be a lot to be said about, you know, different experience levels there.
You mentioned the health scare. How is Mike health-wise, and are we all good to go for Saturday night?
Say that again.
How is the health scare, and are we all good for Friday night?
100%. That is a non-issue at this point. The ulcer is a non-issue at this point. That has nothing to do. Mike's coming into the fight healthy, and that was one of the biggest things that, you know, when we assembled the camp, was to make sure Mike gets the fight healthy. You know, and as you know, his training camp is where a lot of the bumps and the bruises happen and the injuries happen. I can confidently say Mike has none of that. He's going into this fight very healthy, very confident. He's ready to go.
Mike said yesterday that this could be the start of his comeback in boxing. Is that true, Amer?
You know, I'm going to continuously advise Mike to enjoy his life, to enjoy the fruits of his labor, to enjoy his legacy. That is my position on it. It's always been my position on it. But Mike is going to do what Mike is going to do. And he's a very strong-willed man, as you can tell. And I'm going to continuously support every single decision that he makes, whether it's against my advice or he takes the advice. And good luck to anybody trying to argue with Mike Tyson. But whatever he wants to do, he's going to do it. He's going to do it at the highest level. And you know, mashallah, he's performing at such a high level. Like, it's unbelievable to me the way that he's performing. So if that's what he wants to continue to do, then that's what we're going to keep doing.
Last one from me. Has he knocked anyone out in sparring?
Almost every single guy that he's been with.
Everyone in preparation for this has been knocked out by Mike Tyson in sparring?
Mike can still crack, and that's why I started getting a lot more confident as camp went on. That, man, he's still got it. He's still got it. He's not your forget about the age. Fuck the age. Mike Tyson is cut from a different cloth. It's still Mike Tyson. I think Friday night you're going to be very impressed with what you see. And you know, my prayer and my hope is that he comes out of this fight healthy and you know, unscathed, and he can continue to live his life the way that he's been living it as a living legend.
Amer Abdullah, really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity.